You take a mortal man and put him in control. Watch him become a god. Watch people's heads roll. Acting like a robot. Its metal brain corrodes. You try to take us balls before the head explodes. Explodes. Starts to rumble. World powers fall. Roaring for the heavens. A peaceful man stands tall. Tall. Just like the Pied Piper, let rest through the streets. Dance like marionettes, swaying through the symphony. Just like the Pied Piper, let rest through the streets. Dance like marionettes, swaying through the symphony. Swaying through the symphony of destruction.
I was just a wild little piece. Lord, how I gave my parents fits. Tried so hard to raise me right, but I was born to run the night. Dad took me hunting when I was a kid. Wouldn't believe what the hell I did. He said, boy, hold this. Told my cousin, you better run. Last time he poked fun of me, got my with a tree. Why, son of a gun, pay for all I done. Swear they'll get us here, 'cause I ain't done just yet. Yeah, went for a drive, blue lights lit up my just yet. Had a load of fun on my parents' couch, tried to figure out what love's about. Mom came busting through that door. What? No more. Kick that girl out in the street. Next time I'll be more discreet. Wild son of a gun, pay for all I've done. Well, then get upset, 'cause I ain't done just yet.
The seating capacity is 65,000 at Ford Field, and we are right around that number today. A good crowd on hand and seemingly ready to go in the Motor City. Today, after a topsy-turvy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here, as it'll be the Chicago Bears taking on the Detroit Lions. The first game's out of the way. Time to buckle down for the long season ahead, and we're off in week 2. And able to get this out to the 25. Pass caught by Burden. They'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at second down. Well, this defense for the Lions, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
And as in any game, takeaways are always a big key. They're always discussed on defense. There's an emphasis there, and they came away with 3 interceptions in that game.
And now the Lions going to stop us momentarily as they call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. From the shotgun, a throw for Williams. To the right side, and he's got more complete. Call it a gain of a yard. And 3rd and 8 now. You talk about this Lions defense coming into this one ranked number 19 in the NFL against the pass.
And for all the routes to keep an eye on in this one, they've got to find a way to take away the crossing routes. Those are the ones that when a receiver catches it on the run, those can really hurt a defense.
An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. To the air, Williams. And he'll be right back to Moore. Complete again. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. They'll try it now with Swift. And he's going to get the first down as he covers up after a pretty good shot there.
I'm laughing because I'm not so sure I would have made this call. I'm not so sure I would have said, yeah, let's go ahead and get this one, especially at this point of the game. But give him credit. He had a feeling and carried it through.
Yeah, that's one where you think, okay, if you're down, 2 minutes left, the ball's near midfield, you go for it. But at this stage, at that part of the field, but like you said, it worked. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive. Well, they clearly wanted to come out, Charles, and be aggressive throwing the football, and they've been pretty efficient along with that aggressiveness. He's now 4 of 4 on this opening drive.
Yeah, and that's led to a fresh set of downs. I like what he's doing back there. You can tell he's at ease, feels good about what he's doing. And I think if I'm the play caller, I'm reading that, I'm continuing to let him throw the football.
Now he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. That's another gain of 15 on back-to-back plays.
He's certainly done a nice job spreading the field on this drive, and here he finds his big tight end for good yardage. And that's what you have to do. Keep defenses guessing about where you're going to go with the football.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched him more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
Here's Williams. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
So it looked like maybe his 3rd or his 4th read on his progression. Just trying to find his outlet man that time. Ends up leading him just a bit too much.
Play number 9 now on this pretty long opening drive. But this is 3rd down. To throw, it's Williams. And that one goes incomplete on the drop. That's one he definitely normally catches. 4th down.
Everything looked right on that play except the conclusion. He dropped it, an in route, going into a little bit of traffic. Maybe in the back of his mind, he was wondering where the hit was going to come from.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. They'll go. Here's Williams. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal. Here's Swift. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line.
Here's where we need to see some tenacity from this defense, because they've been pushed right down the field on this opening drive. They've got to find some way to push back, and that's a good first step.
Second and goal from inside the 5. In motion, the tight end. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
This is really impressive, because when the offenses are running RPOs, things move very quickly. Fake, ball's out of his hands, and they're trying to hit him in the gaps downfield. And instead, the defender reacts so well that he makes a play on it, and the ball falls incomplete.
They'll look to throw for it with Williams. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. Luther Burden with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Bears are on the board first here this afternoon. Santos able to tack on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. Drive starts with a run from Gibbs. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 31 yards there and a first down.
You can script and diagram plays all you want, but no one really envisions something like that happening this early in the game. How about that run to get things started? Didn't he win NFC Player of the Week last week?
Yeah, he was on fire a week ago, and what a start to this one.
Yeah, no sign of him cooling down at all.
It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be second down.
Number 87, Sam Laporta. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter action now from Detroit, and it's the homestanding Lions who have the football as they are looking at a 2nd and 5 situation.
Drill green. Set, ready. Black, 95. Slide blue. Pause red. Ready.
Ritter from the gun. And he's just going to get rid of this thing to no one here. He throws it away, and now it's third.
So many times we've seen him try to escape the pocket and do something with his legs, but in this case, the pressure was too intense, and he made the wise choice to just get rid of the football and make sure no one was going to get it.
In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
52 blue. Yellow, go. Green jack. Set.
Ritter will set up to throw it. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And the Lions first down.
Black ultra. White.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Here's Ritter. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
The city just made it sweet. People diabetic. They mouth get full of deceit. Let these cowards tell it. Walking New Orleans with the end of get the LA yelling.
So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range.
33, yellow.
Now Ritter going to change up the look.
Yellow. Red, yellow. Ready?
Back to throw. That is caught by Laporta. And he'll be touched down at the end, but a big play on that one.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage, and here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
Back to throw, Ritter. He gets this out wide to Gibbs. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and it's second down.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
Let's go now. Smash. Red. 60 red. 60 red. Cut.
Ritter. Throw over the middle. He finds Williams. So the completion good for 7 there. And 3rd and 1 now. Not liking the look. They'll change the play. is not going to get it done. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. They're going to go for it now, 4th and 2. Remember, they can still get the first down at the 1-yard line, though.
Red 38. Watch out,
An audible here to get a new look.
Ready?
4th down to give to Gibbs. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Jahmyr Gibbs with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Lions take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Throwing is Williams. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
And this drive is almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on 1st down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. To throw, Williams. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
And this is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3-and-out and giving the ball back to their offense.
And this offense has converted twice already here in this first half on 4th down conversions. And here we go again. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And unable to break away, they stop him a few yards shy. A surprising move to go for it, predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Lions will get the football back in terrific field position.
Red cycle. Here we go. Blue striker. Black shot. Ready?
Ritter back to throw. He's got it complete to Gibbs. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Lions have taken the lead. No going for two. They'll kick the point after. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7.
Bears 7.
Chester, sending love from my face compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really want to brag. I'm just telling you that I'm even with a bag. High five to the scarred in this range.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
It's the beats from the private plane. Sign this deal with a lobster hand. Freestyle like a bowling pin. Flex these balls on a dolphin stand. Life's too short, but I can't complain.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
Gain of 20. First down, Chicago.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Looking to throw is Williams. Open man down the field. That's Burden. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. They get 17 more on that one and another 1st down.
Well, this is an awfully tough route to defend in man coverage because he lines up on the right and then runs a crossing route back to the other side of the field. So as a defender, you're not only trailing him the whole way, you're also looking out for your own guys to make sure you don't get yourself picked off. And then you can't catch up in time to prevent the completion.
Man, and he hits him in stride. And they wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
Well, this offense hoping to avoid the 0-2 start. Well, they trail, but they've got a 1st and 10 here. Looking left side, that's caught by Moore. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. To throw once more, here's Williams. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Back to throw. Williams. Now he's going to step up and run. Now throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
I think that was a good job there defensively. They did allow him to drive all the way downfield, but once they got their backs to the goal line, they really turned up the pressure.
Yeah, they let him get all the way down here. Now the field shrinks. They've struggled to convert, and that last incompletion brings up 4th. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number one. Field goal, you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
On the set. Drill, 52 seconds go now. 10 block, watch out. 10.
And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout.
97. Ready?
Final play before the half. Here's Ritter. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. And he'll be stopped right there at the 31. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
Carlos Santos to kick off for Chicago.
The Lions in the lead, and they're going to get the football first as well as the second half is underway. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it. But I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities. And I will guarantee you that those guys are lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
From the 34-yard line, here's second down and 2.
Stick, yellow, black shot. Hut, hut.
Ritter with it after the play fake. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. That's to the tight end, Laporta. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
That's good. We're on Lions.
Second and short, that's a rundown, so it's definitely a good time to go play action if you're feeling it. And they do so and pick up a first down.
Working with the lead, trying to get to 2-0. Here's first and 10.
Here we go, set. Blue, 32. Ready.
On first and 10, here's Gibbs. 40 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. Second down and 4.
At the 36-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
Right, white, blue, yellow. Black, old, light blue. Hut, hut.
Ritter to throw it. Going underneath, Gibbs has it. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. Ritter, he wants to change the play here.
First down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Go red. Set, go.
Back to throw now on first down. And that'll be incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, but a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a second and 10.
Ready. Black, 95, 97. Red, yellow. Red, cycle. Yellow, go. Set.
Ritter now. He finds his man, complete. It's Gibbs. And they'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Jahmyr Gibbs. His third touchdown of the game, his 8th on the year. And the Lions are able to widen their advantage. Dan Campbell makes the call. His guys will go for 2 here.
The Lions will set up for the 2-point.
And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more.
High score, Lions 22, Bears 10.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that
The
one.
Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a 2-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. What was a small, manageable spread to overcome? A little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
So 2nd and 10 now here in the 3rd quarter from Detroit. And he's got the hook up to Moore. This would be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. And he went in route there from the slot for the completion.
Love how he runs his routes because it's all setting up your defender. Give him a little something one way, take it the other way. Head and shoulder fake. Sometimes you make one step to the outside, then break it inside. Really well-run route.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. To throw, it's Williams. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have the Bears 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. On play action, here's Williams. Over the middle, he's going to find Burden. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. The end result, 21 yards.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43. To the air once more, Williams. That's complete. It's Devin Duvernay. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
Well, we can talk about it like it's just a basic route, but how about the timing on this one? Lined up on the right, runs a deep in route, and how about the throw? Right on the money. Bam! Puts it right in there and on his hands. Nice completion. Really good pickup.
And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Marcus Williams from a safety spot making a nice play.
Yes, indeed. That play there, that reminds me of some of the guys that I played with that have that suddenness, able to get into the backfield almost about the time the ball snapped and make a play. How about that tackle for a loss?
Absolutely. He did a lot of that last week when he was named the NFC Defensive Player of the Week. One of the guys on the team would say, hey, yeah, we called him the disruptor. And that's carrying forward again.
Makes sense, doesn't it?
And that would not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this 3rd quarter of play. Back now at Ford Field. It's Bears football, but they trail on the scoreboard as we get set to bring you the 4th quarter. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12. And that is incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions of what was once a nice drive. Stalled out here. I'm going to give credit to the secondary partner. Never gave up as they gave up a few yards, and they came through on that play to deny that pass and force the fourth down.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. They'll go. Here's Williams. That is caught. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Rome Odunze. His second touchdown on the season. And the Bears have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth.
His kick is good.
Santos with the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Ready, break.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Their lead back down to one score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here first and 10.
Ready.
Throw to St. Brown, complete on the left side. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. 2 yards to go, second down.
8 yards on the pickup brings up second and 2 at the 30-yard line.
Real green. Speedo blue. Set.
Looking to throw it here. Ritter. That's complete to Laporta. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First down Lions on a pickup of 13. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Working from the gun, Ritter. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down. How good has he been throwing the football, though? And despite that incompletion, that's just the third time he's been off target this entire game.
And Brandon, I've been on the other side of this equation, trying to defend a guy who's been this hot, and it chips away at your confidence. And when you're not confident when you're trying to defend, it makes you slower to the football.
And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. A big play there for Detroit. 56 yards.
That's how you put field position. What a play right there. That nearly went the distance. Credit this defense for not giving up. They get him down just short of the goal line, but the damage is done. It's going to be first and goal from an ideal position.
And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
I think as a running back in this spot, you have to understand there's not going to be a whole lot of room to run. And in this case, ball protection takes precedent over trying to make something happen.
Back at the 2 now. Here's second and goal. Ritter going to change it up. Gibbs will take this one in. It's a Lions touchdown. That's certainly going to bump up the old win probability index because now it's a 2-score game here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, you're taking me into that deep water now. Win probability index. This game's definitely not over. We're not looking at a 0.5% or something. It's just 2 scores. But the way that this team has played, to me, what I've seen, they absolutely deserve to win this game. They've been the better team by far throughout.
So the Lion offense staying on the field as they're going to try for 2.
The Lions will set up for the 2-point conversion.
And he is going to be stopped short of the goal line. Oh, they'll mark him inside the 1. He just couldn't keep churning those extra few inches. And the 2-point attempt is turned aside.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
Bears take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Here's first and 10. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Williams looking to do it himself, and he wisely will throw that one away.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. They'll come up now on second down. To the air, Williams. There's a short one caught by Loveland. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's first and 10. Throwing is Williams. There's a short one caught by Loveland. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Short play like that in this situation this late, that's a win for the defense.
No doubt. I remember something Coach Madden used to talk about all the time. Sometimes you can't just take what the defense gives you. You have to take what you need. And in this case, the offense is taking what the defense is giving them, not what they need.
And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's third and long. Here's Williams. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a first down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
Here we go. This is fourth down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's first and 10. To throw, Williams. And that one too wide and incomplete.
That's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
Looking to throw is Williams. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Marcus Williams. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And that'll be caught by St. Brown. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Brings up second and 1 at the 24-yard line.
Black shot.
Ritter. And he slings one that's incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Now Ritter going to change up the look.
Red, black 40. Ready.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have the Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. It looks like they'll move things around here. Out of the gun, here's Ritter. Touchdown! Sam Laporta, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Lions are on their way to a 2-0 start. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. The extra point splits the uprights. And the lead is up to 18 now.
Lions 35, Bears 17.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
Bears take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
After the incompletion, they'll try once more from the 20-yard line on 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, Williams. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Kirby Joseph. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line.
Williams pass intercepted. The Lions take over first and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Blue,
He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. He'll go down as a gain of 6. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
let's go. 33, yellow. 6, mega. Blue striker. Ready?
This time, Ritter choosing to throw it. To the left side, he finds Teslar. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
It's a gain of
11 yards there and a Lion first down. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
Right. Blaster, 6. Hut.
Ritter back to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice but to throw it downfield.
Ritter to throw it. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
Yellow, 22. Set.
Right side to Williams. And he'll take this for a short gain on what will prove to be the final play of this ball game.
Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense